Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Debbie, and I'm from Baguio. This is city north of Manila, and happy to be sharing with you today. One of the things that was birthed during the pandemic was our Brokenness to Wholeness program, and after I trained using that curriculum, one of the things that I wanted to do next was to really pass on to some of our key leaders in the area, because at that time we saw the need to be able to do this training to address the issue of trauma in the children, especially that we were under the pandemic at that time. And so our initial training was for me to just gather a group of teachers who shared the same. So I think there was 8 of us in the group, and we went through the Brokenness to Wholeness 6-session trauma care curriculum. And surprisingly, after that, we did not expect what would happen. And I would like Jezza to share what happened after next as we went through the training.
After the training, we were able to pilot the There Is Hope for Me, one of the material of Crisis Care Training International under the reference of the 1 for 50, the instructor's manual. And we were able to minister to around 30 children that time via Zoom. And the result was really amazing because not only the children were ministered to, but even their parents. And after that, we thought it's going to stop there. But then trainings went on and on until we had 8 trainings already for 2022. As of now, we already trained around 153 caregivers in our city and in the provinces of Benguet. And they were already ministering to around 100 children. And as of this moment, we had around 200 plus children who journeyed with these caregivers for the There Is Hope for Me. God did not intend for us to work alone, and so right now we are working with different partners and networks. We are joining hands with them so we can advocate together for the children and youth in crisis, that they would be able to be ministered to and they would be ushered into a caring community. So we are partnering actually with different organizations, one of which is the Prison Ministry International, where they cater to children of people deprived with liberty. And not only that, but we also have the Youth on Point, a civic organization under our city, and also the National Chaplains of the Philippines. So these organizations work together for us to be able to reach children and youth in crisis in our city and the different parts of our province. So that's what we're doing right now.
One of the things that we wanted to do was to train trauma caregivers. We call them trauma caregivers. Was also our burden that our trauma caregivers were being cared for. So we came up with a soul care program to make sure that our team would meet with each of these teachers to be able to share, at least on a monthly basis, how they are going through, what they are going through, how the sessions are helping them, or what are some of the things that we can pray for about them. And we realized that the trauma care for these soul caregivers is really also an important ministry, so that as they care for the children, somebody is also taking care of them. So we realized that the training should not just end with the first key teachers that we have trained. We wanted to multiply the efforts that we were doing, not just in their lives, but even for them to be able to do it. So we have had equipping seminars for our core of leaders so that they will be able to pass on the training themselves that they learned from us. So right now, we are happy that we have a pool of trainers whom we can count on every time we have a training using the Brokenness to Wholeness. So equipping is one key factor that we needed to do, so that it's not just us doing the training, but the key people that we saw potential in, who can pass the same training, will be able to do it as well, even on their own.